and families trying to adjust to a new way of life with remote job tasks, virtual learning from home and social distancing, Ms. Giselle Alban and Ms. Cribary Matol will talk to us about discussing and working through this process with new normal in education in a midst of pandemic. We can't deny that COVID-19 has changed the world due to the nature of virus, particularly how it is transmitted. It has altered human behaviors, relations, and lifestyle, and had profound impacts on the economic, political, and cultural landscape of societies across the world. With the help of our special guest, we will be discussing about the quality of education in the new normal if it is increased or decreased. Welcome to Trusted Talk Show, Ms. Giselle Alban and Ms. Cribary Matol. Thank you for being with us today. It's a pleasure to meet you both.
The pressure is ours, Mrs. Roselio.
Now tell us about our education in the new normal.
Online learning is a form of the learning that takes via the internet. It allows the student to study at home and access educational material at home. And with these learners, it can be reviewed at any study as well at home, track their learnings and progress, collaborate with their classmates, and to connect with their teachers anytime and anywhere. Now that education system, it easily, steadily adapts the new normal, and the new normal online learning helps the learners continue their education by staying at home. It's convenient for the student to attend their classes and worry about the expenses of the transportation and anything. All learners' materials can also be accessed by their online by their teachers by making easier for them to study their lessons.
So, what do you think are the challenges in this new normal of learning?
Yeah, I think this is a challenges in this new normal of learning. In the implementation of the various learning delivery modalities, the challenge will be in dealing with learners under any of modes distance learning or blended learning who are not capable of learning independently or who are not predically supported by their parents or guardians. Also critical for the implementation will be the mass production of the needed teachers and learners' learning materials. Third, it is not uncommon for students to lack internet connection at home or be unable to afford load their phones regularly. Some of them do not even have computers or phones at all. And lastly, the holistic development of students will likely be affected. The students will have limited opportunities for interaction with their teachers and classmates. Thus, their learning outcomes may be affected and there may be negative impacts on the students who cannot easily cope with these changes. This is where support and interventions, not only by institutions but also by the family, becomes relevant to mitigate this effect.
It is really true that COVID-19 has resulted in an unprecedented disruption to schools and learners. These are a risk that the legacy of the pandemic will be deeply regressive with the inequalities growing as a result of the lockdown. The government is right to pursue measures now to undo this damage, but it should go farther. The pandemic can also be an opportunity to build back better. We can also do this moment to reset our system and address some of the long-standing weaknesses that predate the pandemic. Moment to reset our system and address some of the long-standing weaknesses that predate the pandemic. These opportunities span the role of the accountability assessment in preparing children for life.
Thank you, Ms. Giselle Alban and Ms. Cribary Matol. It's time to wrap up the show. Thank you for our lovely guest for joining us today and for lending us some time. We have learned a lot from you today. Always remember that COVID-19 pandemic has produced a new world full of challenges, dilemmas as well as opportunities. It is up to us to adapt and transform the challenges and dilemmas to opportunities to growth and development for our nation and the global community. Join us tomorrow on our Trusted Talk Show. I'm your host, Crisea J. Abel Rosalia. Good day, everyone. See ya!